Yo, 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 it's the Black King Goku. Well, actually, Black Goku is for like when I do vlogs. I suppose, anyway. I don't know anymore. I probably stuck with it just for the games. And but it's between the Black King and Goku. Either way, it's still me. Um, so this is my first ever, recording of a mobile game. Well, I don't mean it's online. You can obviously get achievements. I'm not sure about Final Fantasy VII, but this is the first time I'm actually recording Final Fantasy VII. So, off this. Now, keep in mind, though, that this will be part of the list of it, but it won't be a Let's Play on the actual deal because I'm already doing it, and I might do it as like a bonus or something, just to show you, like, differences in between the two. Well, like I said before, it's about the same, but it's a bit more. It's kind of like running the PC version or a modded version, and so here we go. Now, originally that's not how it was, but I mean, obviously they did have the Squaresoft logo. I was about to say, producer Hiromi Siguchi. I like how they actually bring upon like the names and stuff upon here. I guess it's one way to basically introduce the game, but without actually showing anything. Now, I don't know about the remake. Director Kiss. Music composer. You'd think they would be the Black Mages, but because even though the Nobu Uatsu, because even though he leads the team, but my favorite composer, man. I don't much care for the other ones. More with these. But, I mean, it's not such a bad game. I can listen to this all day. Well, I really wouldn't. But, I mean, as much as I love it, it's one of my favorite. Well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. But actually, maybe it is. I don't know. But, I wouldn't say it's in the top number one or anything. I do love this song. The song is actually great, though. So, yeah. Image illustrator. Yoshiki Takaki Amano. I love how like they could put like names, but there's like probably a lot more like at the end of the game. That's pretty cool, though. Come on now. Movie director Motonori Sakakibara. I don't know how to say that name. Kiyabara. I'm not that good, sadly, at Japanese names. No, I'm not trying to be defensive, but I can't help it when I don't know how to pronounce them properly. I mean, no, I try, but I try not to do it where I'm offending someone. Tomo Horikano, character modeling director. Wow. Kayano. Come on, do the thing. I'm waiting for that thing to do the thing. Okay. Battle effect director. Hiro Kazuzu Sasaki. Wow. I think these names are pretty awesome for Japanese. I mean, not to say that anybody just doesn't have an awesome name, but come on, man. There actually are American names in Japan, but they're actually born Japanese, which is kind of weird. But not in a weird fact that, oh, well, it's a bad thing, Shintaro Sakai. But, you know, weird isn't necessarily bad. I mean, if it was necessarily bad, nobody would be doing it in the first place. I think, I guess. I don't know. Akira Fuji, battle stage director. Akira Fuji. Sounds like a G. I think it's kind of weird in the sense of, like, the way that your name is, like, okay. And only in the fact that, well, it's not really bad anyway, but, like, okay. Let's put, like a G instead of a J. You know, it's not a bad thing at all. Atoshi Sasaki. Graphic. That's whatever, art director. I couldn't read that. I'm waiting for it to do the thing. This seriously gonna go on forever? Now see, if I hadn't done that, it wouldn't let me go to the game. See, this is also another thing that I'm showing off as well, is that it won't let me actually go here. I actually have to, you know, it won't actually start over or anything. So I basically have to go out of the game and come back in order to reset and all that. As a matter of fact, even though I'm on the screen right now, see, unlike the original version or versions, it'll actually go back to the screen where it starts all over with the deal. So I actually sat here for, like, I don't know, well, not in this place necessarily, but I, like, waited a while and it wouldn't go back, like, you know, long enough. I didn't wait no 2.5 hours. I don't want to wait that damn long. If it takes that damn long, then it ain't worth waiting for it to load back up to the, you know, the point. Because it should automatically go back there, but I guess because it's not the console version, it doesn't do that. I guess I just took that out for the mobile, which is lame, but, you know. And I could continue, but this is how far I'm at. I cannot remember. It's the A button. I'm actually at the beginner's hall, but I'm going to put B here. And I'm going to show you the new game. It's going to look a hell of a lot more smoother. I'm not going to do too much of it because, I mean, there's not a lot I can really show up without it being looking like a lot of the same, except it's way more smoother than what you would find in the PlayStation version, regardless whether it's emulated or the actual CD itself. See that? They're all filled out. That doesn't sound right, whatever. So I can kind of do her thing, but it's just kind of, it's not as good as the original. I mean, I think it's pretty good for myself, but I'll never be able to beat the original. Loveless. Look at all that smooth texturing and stuff. You'd think this was the PC version. I guess it's from PC version converted from PlayStation and PC converted to mobile. Alright, I love that train scene. Pretty cool though. See, in the original though, it kind of comes down a little bit. And it's weird the way they do that. Like I said, this thing will be going too far, but look at this. There is a difference though. See that? I mean, in the there's actually a mod that does from the original soldiers and stuff. But there was actually original before they actually came up with the Shinra Guard and stuff like that. These are actually originally made for the Shinra Guard. That's the reason why they did it for this little deal. I can tell you that right now. I mean, what I can gather from it. I may be wrong, but I believe it fits perfectly, and it makes a lot of sense that way. Instead of actually seeing uniforms that look like from soldiers that were from the original, back when they were training to be soldiers. A little bit a lot different. They had a little bit more different deals going on from way back when. So, you know, we're in a little lag, but that's okay. What do you expect when you're recording and trying to play? To be expected. And here's also some differences as well. As you see those buttons on the screen right there. You got encounters on. You got A. I don't know what that does. You got another A, X, Y, B. It's kind of like the PlayStation or like a Nintendo controller built for the PlayStation, which is weird, or Xbox controller, whichever one comes first. I think they both had the kind of sort of same idea. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Also to point out that there's a lot of dialogue differences in this game that they actually changed up. So I don't know if that was what it was for the PC. I've never played the PC version. Now, what I'm gonna do here is, there it is. Okay, yeah, I had to push the Y button. It'll show up the controller right there when you push this up. Also, in this version, you can actually change the sound. I absolutely like that. It's a shame that they don't do that for all the games that are mobile. Because, I mean, it helps to do that. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of differences and stuff. I like to, you know, turn it down a little bit. See, back in my day, when I was playing this originally, yeah, it's always good to have it on memory, because otherwise it doesn't remember things. So like memory. But anyway, what I would do is I wouldn't bother with this at all, with the settings or anything, until I've actually passed the this first section of the game. Several times I would do that. I wouldn't even mess with the color or anything. It's just the way it went. Now, rename characters for some reason is grayed out. I don't know. And encounters on and off, you actually have the ability in this game to turn it on and off. You can actually do that, believe it or not, in the original, but it's like a secret material or something you have to find, or you'd use a cheat code. In this, it's not a cheat code, but there is a cheat code in this game built in, if you want to go that way. I wouldn't recommend it unless you just want to screw it and bypass everything. But this thing right here, autosave on, is a good thing. What I want to do is, see, I mean, I usually mess with, it's recommended mainly to the number one options, whatever your preference is. If you don't want to mess with it, you don't mess with it. I usually mess with this myself because I like to have it on, power. No. I'll admit that in the beginning, when I first started this game alone, many years ago, not the mobile version, mind you, because I didn't even know what the mobile version was. I don't even think it was a thing, and if it wasn't out in America yet, that I know of. See that right there? You want to indirect. What? It's supposed to be indirect restore attack, but it's just not. There it is. Oh. Okay. I leave it on auto. There it is. Okay, it's on number 5. Indirect restore attack. That's what I like to have it on, but not every time I've ever played it. I actually never did. I always play like this. So, ATB is a matter of luck. And I hate to tell you that because every time I play Final Fantasy 7, it's like it says like you can actually put it on wait, and I've tried that, and they attacked me interferentially as if I were on active. You know. So I just tend to just put it on directly on active. Whenever I'm messing with it, whatever time I'm doing it. Now, I didn't used to mess with this in the back in the day at all, even when I was messing with this. So, what you want to do is you don't want to mess with battle speed unless you want to slow it down just a hair. And just a bit more. Because you don't want them attacking you fast. Like, you want it to go fast, but you know. Failed message. I'm not gonna mess with that. Now this right here is a cheat. Right here, the max stats. Permanently set all your attributes such as HP and MP to their maximum values once the max stats command has been applied. It is not possible to return to the previous state. So take care when saving game data. I've actually tried this out. It's actually putting your characters at 99. I wouldn't recommend doing it until you got all your characters in the game. And when you're high enough, because otherwise you're defeating the purpose. And plus the fact of having materia that would otherwise increase your max stats. You're defeating that purpose. I, on the other hand, have never had any use for it. I've actually had stuff like that through cheats, but only after the fact of beating the game. Because, I mean, I played it so many times that I thought, well, I want to challenge myself. I want to have a little fun. So I did it with some cheats. Of course, there was also the fact of getting my butt whooped a few times or whatever, but I still wound up beating the game. You know? But this right here doesn't really change a damn thing. I mean, I say this like numerous times about cheat codes, is that they don't really change the outcome of the game. Like, in other words, like, let's just say you've never ever played a game in your life. Or not a game, but like, any game, but like, okay, let's say specifically, your game's called Milk Carton or whatever. And you don't know jack crap about it, but you put cheat codes on. Well, the fact is that you might have gotten further in the game and you're like, well, you get stuck and you put cheat codes on anyway. Well, if there's any available. to see if they're, because I mean, sometimes there are some cams out there, and there's not a whole bunch of them, but they're a rare and few in between. So there's not more things for me. But back then, I'm gonna turn on the camera here. Back then, you could actually find two in a row between that would actually let you cheat and skip level, or basically skip you to a certain point. Right now, not that there's anything cheating at all, unless you want to do older games, and they still have cheat codes. Cheat codes were one of the best things that ever happened to games. I said one of them. I didn't say it was like the only way to play the game. No, I'm just saying one of the best ways to have fun with it. Like to challenge yourself and basically sit there and go, hey, I want to challenge myself and have a little bit of fun after I beat the game. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to turn on cheats unless I'm actually stuck or I've actually beaten the game. Like, where I can't beat the boss no matter what, and I really don't want to go out and go grind or whatever. Or no matter what I do, I just can't beat the boss without cheating. Unlike some people that have luck. And it's a matter of luck anyway. So it's just like the ATB command. It's a matter of luck. I've always had that. I've probably failed to mention this. Because it didn't occur to me to say it when I was Let's Playing the game. So this is not technically going to be part of the Let's Play where I'm actually just doing this game. But, like I said, I will be showing this off here and there. So, but just so you know, you get the gist of what's going on here. It's still ex-soldier, just like the original. Now, see, I never really thought before in my entire life to ever put or leave Barrett in the front row. I always wanted to put him in the back. A lot of times I didn't bother to equip his initial weapon that you gain from the boss in this game, the very first one that you fight. Anyway, until like later, which it's odd that that enemy right there only had like regular enemy battle music, and yet it is a boss, but it's like a mini boss. Because I would think, which makes sense, because first of all, it's easy to beat, and I've had it to where it's beaten me, but it's not like it's hard to really beat it. It's just it's hard because of how much longer you stay in the battle. So basically, I can show off a battle real quick if you want to see that. I'm just going to do like what I normally do here. No, well, I got to get close to it. See, it's kind of lagging, so hang on. Okay, it's going right through the... Okay, I've never done it like this before, but there you go. I actually directly studied on them. But see, once you get it like that, you can't get it again. Because there's only one. Which is weird the way they programmed it. It's like it's a sort of... it's a glitch. It's not a bad glitch. But basically, you're getting an item from the other soldier just sitting there. It's weird, like you tell the soldiers are. So yeah, and this graphics are much smoother, even though it's kind of lagging. So yeah, it's lagging on my menu too, just in case you see that. You see lagging on there. You're not the only one. Now, see, these soldiers are nothing like what it was originally. And you want to see the original full detail, nothing about that, you would play Crisis Core. But you do get a little bit of brief of it when you go to Cloud's Past. And I'm not going to bother to show that off in this version. There's no point. Might show off the differences in the dialogue, but see that right there? And the difference between emulation on the PC and this, as well, is that a lot of times you actually have to mess with it So it'll show this, which is, I mean, the bottom streamer, it says ex-soldier and all that. Because for some reason, it wouldn't do that. You have to mess with the settings so it actually shows it. And I forget what you gotta do to do it. So yeah. You know, the console, you never had to worry about that. But see, I never really thought about actually doing it in such a way that you just keep on doing battling. So there's that. That has been Final Fantasy VII. I have a save file and I'm not going to bother to save over it, but I will show you the differences in the dialogue. A lot of it is the same. Believe it or not, some of it didn't change, some of it they did change. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's the exact same dialogue in Final Fantasy VII, the PC version, but I do know that it's a lot more smoother. And there is one scene at all, period, I believe, from what I understand, is the PC version. Again, I've never actually played it, and a lot of times I've seen it on when people have actually let's played it, the ones that I actually care to watch. I mean, not that there's nothing wrong with anybody else who actually does the thing. It's just, man, you'd have to be in the mood to basically watch it from someone else. It's not even anything against them or anything. Like, let's say you've been watching an LP for a long time, and all of a sudden even if they've already done it from a PlayStation version, whatever else, you know, and then you turn around and watch it from somebody else you don't even know. Well, not you hardly know them personally. You know that sometimes some of them do talk about their life personally, but you don't know if that's true or not. But even so, you know them a little bit more than you know someone who has less subscribers, and it's more recommended. Like Lancer was more recommended to me. AOL or A Loyal Gamer, ALG for short. He used to Let's Play. He's a retired Let's Player. He was supposed to be Puppet Let's Playing. I don't know what the hell that is. I guess he's supposed to be live streaming. I don't know. But I definitely recommend his channel. Not to say over mine. Like, I need to be plugging his channel. But, I mean, like, if you want to see his version of stuff. He hasn't done Final Fantasy VII, but he's not got a very many plays, you know, like, what do you call it? Videos of games and stuff, like the other few of them that I've watched, like Raider 0121, Lancer. I'll put their links in the description below. And who else? Right, Atma. He used to have another channel that had this game that he was Let's Playing. Because his original channel got a strike where he couldn't put any more time into it, but he just left it there and just kept on at it. He was going to originally upload it to his original account, but then I guess he took it down. I don't know what's going on there. But I do know that that's another great one. Nintendo Capri Sun, I don't watch that much anymore. I have, and then there's this other channel, which I don't know why he doesn't do. I mean, he does do vlogs on his channel that he does for standalone for Let's Plays, but there's a lot more on his other one for well, hell, I can remember what it's called. But you know, he's just got more vlogs there than he does on his original channel. Not to say he doesn't have a lot in there. It's just a lot more videos on gaming. And who else? Sephiroth 1204, I think it is. He's got one going on. I forget. There's quite a few of them. You know, I wouldn't recommend Shally. I mean, no offense to Shally. But, I mean, yeah, if you want to go ahead and check out her videos, whatever. She's got a lot of great videos. And she has a crap ton of subscribers. But the reason I wouldn't recommend her is because she hasn't done a lot anymore. It's been like, she's actually been out of uploading far longer than I have. Just like another one, Sarah's Fantasy. I don't know her real name. I don't know if Shelly is her real name or not. The other chick I was talking about before I mentioned Sarah's Fantasy. But I will say this, though, that, you know, they have a lot of great content, but they do a lot of live streaming. I don't know if, I don't even know if she used to live streaming. I don't even know where to look for it at all for Sarah's Fantasy.
or Shally for that matter. I know that Lancer now has retired from just recording. He does record it and live stream, but I don't know if he records and live streams at the same time. Kind of like I do now, where I don't separate mine. And the reason I don't do it as well, I forget to mean, I didn't put this in the description. I don't think there was any room for it. I don't know. But it's because of the fact of, well, all right. There is, what was I going to say now? All right, because I want to be able to put down what date and time it is. A lot of times I don't put that in there. And I have quite a lot of those that has no date. The time doesn't really matter when I actually recorded it. That has no relevancy. What matters is that when the actual date was recorded or streamed or both and uploaded. I like to do it all at the same time, even though that, because I cannot upload it at the same time that I'm actually recording it, which is fine. It works out that way. But like, okay, let's say I took an hour to record a video, or a couple hours, or a couple videos. I couldn't actually, upload that within the same amount of time, and it wouldn't make any sense anyway. Because like, while you're in the middle of trying to record, you can't be trying to upload each little part. It don't work. As a matter of fact, you know how many parts that would be? That would be so many little bitty parts here and there. It's like, wow. I mean, if you could do it that way. I mean, of course, it's nothing against people who do that. I don't know anybody who does. And third of all, even if there was people out there, which I don't know about them, doing that, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I suppose I could do like Necroscope, which I don't think he does, and I don't believe it, but I'm not saying he's a liar either. I just don't know. I mean, of course, and again, I'm not watching him while he's at home, so I wouldn't know for a fact of whether or not he's actually recording it like that, because, I mean, you would think that there would be a lot of jump cuts in between, because he says whenever he gets a minute, he records. And that's another person I recommend is Necroscope86. He's got another channel called Necro ... 3 dots. The word dot 3 times up there. The video I have of it will lead you directly to that channel if you click on the name. I don't think it works anymore on mobile, because I believe they eliminated it a long time ago. You can actually click on the name, I believe, if you're using a PC. I don't know if you still can or not. I haven't done it in a while, because I don't mainly deal with PC anymore. Not to say I don't use it for other means, like, recording, stuff like that. It's just, as far as me clicking on someone else's channel, I usually have to type it in or something. Or basically click on the video and then click on the name underneath to get to them. So, yeah. But I'm actually on mobile. So, But yeah, it should be. I would recommend trying it that way, so you don't have to click on the video just to find them, because that's absolutely ridiculously insane. It's not to say there's anything against the video. It's just the fact that maybe you just don't want to watch the video right now. You would rather wait till you get to that channel, so you know what you can see what they got. Because a lot of times when you see a button below, they will have like a recommended videos all the way down there, and it has nothing to do with the channel, and it makes no damn sense. I don't even know why it's even associated. Hell, they didn't even got that done to my damn channel. I'm like, what the hell, man? What if I want to watch something else on my home wall? What other that stuff? You know what I mean? So, basically, there's that. And that was Final Fantasy VII, the mobile version. I will be updating here and there. And this will be in the playlist. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye. This has been the Black King, Goku. Peace, and peace out, and all that. Salute.